Good morning or good afternoon, second grade family. I'm so glad that you could join me today. I picked out a really special book, and it's going to teach us more about what it's like to have a growth mindset. Growth, like growing like a plant. A growth mindset is having a really positive attitude about the things that you can't do yet. So take a moment and think about some things that you can't do yet. Well, one of the things that I can't do yet is bake a cake, right? I can't bake a cake yet, but someday I will. Maybe not today, but someday I will. That's what it's like to have a growth mindset. Just because you can't do something now doesn't mean that you can't do it forever, right? So this book will teach us all about what it means to have a growth. It almost sounds like I'm saying gross. Like, ew, gross. It's not like that. Growth with a TH, and it grows. Your mind grows, right? Things aren't going to stay the same in your brain forever. That's not how brains work. It's okay to learn and grow and try new things and become an excellent person. That's what life is all about. So the book I have for you today is called Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles. One of the things I can't do yet is pronounce this person's name, but that's okay. I'm going to keep trying anyway. Is Giles Andre and Guy Parker Rees. That's probably very wrong, but that's okay. We're going to keep on moving. Giraffes can't dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching off of trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. So he's great at standing still and eating, but when he tries to run, he fell down. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Oh no. And there's Gerald. He looks a little sad. The warthogs started waltzing. The rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Fancy. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Those were all types of dances. So each group of animals is doing a different dance. Gerald swallowed bravely, gulp, as he walked towards the dance floor. But the lions saw him coming, and soon they began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Well, that wasn't very nice. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Oops, sorry for my post-it. It's in the way. That's okay. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. So he hears the music. Not real music, not with a guitar and a flute. But he hears the grass moving, he hears the wind blowing, he hears the crickets singing, and he's starting to put it together as a beautiful sound. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. Boys and girls, what is he doing? He's dancing. Wow. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Amazing. I love this. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and the stars above. "We can all dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." The end. So remember, boys and girls, at the beginning of this story, we talked about having a growth mindset. Your brain, your mind, your body, it grows. So at the beginning of this story, everybody told him, "Gerald, you can't dance." But when he found the right music, he was able to dance. In the beginning, he wasn't able to do it yet. So as you go through your day, as you go through your life, it's really important to think about making sure that you take the chance, take the time to learn the music that you really love, right? As he says, we can all do it. You just have to find your way to do it. I love this story. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.